Hey, what it is, YouTube? This is Majin Khan. A new trailer for Pokemon Sun and Moon has been released, and in the trailer they talk about some new online features that will be featured in the game whenever Sun and Moon gets released. And I'm going to go ahead and talk a little bit about these new features and give the details on how these features will work. I'm also going to give a quick little thoughts on what I think about these new Pokemon that they released in this trailer as well. So the global link system will have an update that will allow players to host their own matches with their set rules. Basically, it's pretty much like a custom game for Pokemon. The players will have more power to allow who gets to play in their match sessions and have their own set rules, and you'll be able to control who's be able to join your game online or the people playing around you. I think this is pretty cool because now players can now play with their own, their own inner circles. Now they don't got to worry about, playing with some random person online and worrying about playing against, people who just don't know, who just play Pokemon just to spam win using legendaries. And believe me, I hate that. I hate playing against I hate playing competitive game when it comes to Pokemon and players use nothing but, Mewtwo and fucking Zygarde, a bunch of legendary Pokemon in their party just to win. I hate that. To me, that's a very coward way of winning. It's like, dude, come on, man. I don't like that. If my rule is this, if you can't breed it, you shouldn't be able to use it competitive wise. That's my rule. I mean, using legendary Pokemon in competitive battles is like, it's a pussy thing to do. I'm sorry. I know y'all may not like to hear that, but it's a very coward thing to do. If you can't breed it, you shouldn't be able to use it competitively. A good friend of mine actually offered me that rule because my original one was actually a lot stricter than that, but I'm not going to mention that one. So yeah, friendly competition will allow hosts to control their entry limits, their entry conditions, the number of people that they want to play with. And as for live competitors, players can share and scan QR codes that contain rules of the game and allow them to participate. The next new feature is called Hyper Training. Hyper Training will allow you to train your already level 100 Pokemon even stronger. So if you have a level 100 Pokemon and you want to train it, you can now do that with Hyper Training. You can build its stats even higher. Now, I believe in order to use this feature, you will need a special item attached to the legendary Pokemon Magearna. That's the only way you'll be able to use Hyper Training mode. So now I'm going to go ahead and give my little thoughts on the new Pokemon in the trailer. Wimpod doesn't look too bad. He looks alright. I think he's a Pokemon just to catch and evolve, just for dex purposes. I don't really see him using him in my party, but he looks alright. He's not too bad. I'm not too interested in Bounsweet simply because he reminds me too much of Hoppip from the second generation, so I'm not too interested in that one. Comfey looks alright. For all the fairy lovers out there, I know this might be an interesting one for the fairy lovers, but it looks alright. I think I might use this one in a party. Mudsdale looks pretty awesome. I think this Pokemon will be able to take a lot of damage and keep going. He has an ability called Stamina. I'm not too sure what it will do, but from what I can tell, it looks like he can heal himself with Stamina, so I think he will be money on your team. Now, Mimikyu has been getting a lot of looks lately on the internet. It's a ghost fairy type, and this Pokemon looks really cool. You can tell it's wearing a Pikachu doll over its head as a cover-up. I think this Pokemon's going to be really cool, but I want to know how many stages of evolution does it has. So I can't wait to use Mimikyu in my party or just to be able to catch it just for dex purpose. And then there's Bewear. I'm hoping this Pokemon's going to have decent attacks and decent stats because the design looks like ass and the name is very uncreative. So those are the new features that will be coming in Sun and Moon. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Until then, I'm going to holler at you guys. Peace out.